are definitely due a catch up, so let's catch up about my weddings. To be honest, I feel like so much has happened in the last few weeks that I just don't even know where to start with you guys. So in this current moment in time, I have had both my civil and my Indian wedding now, and it has just been the craziest, most magical, most beautiful, chaotic 2 weeks of my entire life. I feel like we need to start with the English wedding, and then I'm going to do a whole separate video on the Indian/Hindu wedding because I feel like I have so much to say about them both. So the English wedding day was arguably the best day of my life. It was the best day of my life. Everyone always says like their wedding day is the best day of their life, and I always just thought like, oh, that's probably not going to happen to me. Like I don't know, I was just kind of like skeptical that it wouldn't be the most amazing day of my life for whatever weird reason. But I can honestly say it was 10 out of 10. Everything about it, I loved every single minute of it. The morning started at about 8 a.m. where me, my mum, one of my bridesmaids and Gina, who did all of our hair, side note, she was amazing. We arrived at the getting ready room, which was at the venue, and we basically just set up and started to get ready. And as you guys know by now, I've said it a million times, but I did my own makeup on my wedding day, which was honestly one of the best decisions that I've ever made. So many people were kind of almost like putting me off of doing my own makeup on my wedding day because they were like, are you not going to be like stressed out? Is it not going to really like make you panic doing your own makeup? Would you not just want to sit there and have a professional do it? And honestly, no. I felt like doing my own makeup gave me the complete opposite effect, and it made me so much more calm. I was chilling. I was literally so calm, cool and collected. I shocked myself so much. You would have thought I was just doing my makeup to like take a stroll in the park. I was that chill. To be fair, the only time the nerves really hit me hard was when I was just about to walk down the aisle and I peered over the bush where like I was just about to walk, and I saw everyone kind of sat down in their seats, and that gave me a little bit of the fear because I saw everyone there and I was like, oh my god, I'm actually gonna have to do this now. But it honestly just completely went as soon as I started walking with my dad. There was quite the drama though before I started walking down the aisle, which I feel like I'm gonna make a whole separate video story time about. I just don't have time to like talk about it right now. I've got to leave in half an hour. When I was actually walking down the aisle, I took the TikTok advice that I heard so many times, which was don't look at anyone else but your partner, rather than kind of like looking at everyone else in the audience. And that's exactly what I did, and I feel like it made me feel a lot more calm. I knew where to look. I didn't feel like I was awkwardly like, you know, looking around. And the actual ceremony, I thought I'd be really awkward and shy for the talking part as well, like when we were actually giving our vows. But I was so fine. Like I don't know how I was so fine on the day, but I just really was. I'm normally a nervous wreck. I think what honestly massively helped is my bridal party was just 10 out of 10. The vibes were immaculate. They weren't stressing me out. No one's energy was like overpowering or stressful. It was just very chill, very calm vibes. And also my suppliers were amazing. I'm gonna make a whole separate video about all of the suppliers and just like my experience with them, talking about like what they did and stuff like that. But I cannot recommend enough getting good suppliers that you trust, because it honestly made my day 10 times better, I believe, if I didn't have those suppliers on the day. Anyway, after the ceremony, it was time for the photo shoot, and my photography team again were just incredible. We did quite a lengthy photo shoot in the end, which I kind of wasn't really expecting, but I'm so glad we did, because so far, even though we've only seen like the preview photos, they've come out so good. You can see those over on my Instagram, by the way, in case you wanted to check those out. Then it was pretty much time for food, and I was really impressed by the food and the service of our venue. We got married in Highley Manor, which is in West Sussex, for anyone wondering. They're kind of like a bit of a package deal whereby when you book the venue you also get the food included, some of the drinks, the DJ, that kind of vibe. And I was a little bit skeptical about letting like one company deal with basically everything of the wedding, but I had nothing to worry about. They were incredible. At this current moment where obviously it's all kind of over now, I equally feel like I want to do it all over again 20 times, but I also feel like I'm kind of glad and relieved that it's all over and my mind can actually be on like other things. I'm just so grateful that we had the most magical day. Like those memories will be embedded in my brain for as long as I live. I have so much more to talk about on it, like wedding regrets, things that I wish that I did do, things that I wish that I didn't do, and I will be making loads more content on it, so don't worry about that if you're worried that the wedding series is going to be over. I'm still not done, guys, okay? There's going to be loads more.